everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I'm here for my September recap video. So I'm going to share with you all the layouts that I made, and also I'm going to share with you the items that I used up, and then a couple other little tidbits of information. So let's start with the items that I made first. So there are a few of these. These four right here are not actually on my, there's no process videos for these, so I'm going to share these with you first, and then I'll go through the ones that I do have process videos for. So I made two inserts this month, and they're actually both going to go, this one goes, yep, they're actually both going to go in April of 2016 in my album. And I just made these using cardstock. Actually, this one was made with an envelope, and I put some cardstock on the front and on the back. And then this one was made with two different pieces of cardstock that I just adhered together. Now, I did use the same little Kelly's Alpha Tab Stamps and Cut is what it's called. It is by Hero Arts. That's who actually produced it. But I used that, and I just kept the little circle part there, and then just did a little tab on either side, basically. This one I actually reinforced with a brad, and then I put some pattern paper on the back. Now this one's called Grandma's Postcards, and these are some postcards that my mom sent to Kaylin as she was traveling. There's a bunch of different ones here. It's whenever she was she went to Williamsburg with her sisters and with her mother, with my grandmother. So these are Grandma's postcards to Kaylin, and she has written him postcards. She always does that whenever she travels, and he absolutely loves it. So I like to keep them in I like to put them in the album. So there's that one, and then this one is the, I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but this is the invitation for my sister's baby shower. And these are this goes with, you're going to see the photos from that baby shower. I think, let's see, I think you're going to see that. Oh, you actually probably you may have already seen that layout posted, but it was a Project Life spread that I did using my stash kit. But I just had a baby shower invite, and then this is the invitation. I always put the invitations in my album as I can. And then I made two 8.5 by 11 pages to go in. I always put Kaylin's school photo, and I like to keep it unembellished just in case I want to take it out. But I do have all the extra school pictures that will be slid into the, so these are going to go back to back. And I've got the extra school pictures as well as the extra of these, and I'll explain that in a second, that'll slide into the page protectors, so I'll know where they are at all times. So this is his Kaylin Noel Kindergarten 2016. This is his kindergarten photo, and I actually just got back his first grade photo, so I probably will do the same thing here soon. And this was the first time I had used my tiny attacher, and I wanted to use it so bad, so I went ahead and created a layout, and I had just stapled down this acetate piece on top of this. It's a very simple layout. Just did some stamping, just, you know, matted my photo, and then did some stapling down here. And then this one, let me grab it actually. Let me show you the difference too, because I think this is so funny. So this is his kindergarten photo, and then this is his first grade photo, and they're exactly the same, almost exactly a year apart, but you can tell he's just gotten bigger. Like, his face is a lot more mature. You can't tell here. He still has all his baby teeth here. Here he's got a whole bunch of permanent teeth. So it's just funny seeing the difference from year to year. So this is kindergarten, this is first grade. So I'll be scrapbooking this photo soon. So I've got all the extra school photos that we did not actually send out to anybody. We've already sent out all our photos. I always send them out. And then this one's called Square Art is actually the name of this place. And what they do is they take your child's artwork and make it into stickers. So these are stickers. And I don't really have any need for these. We didn't purchase anything. You can always purchase like their artwork on a mug or on a book or on different things. I didn't actually purchase anything, but they give you like one sheet free. And then I cut the picture out that he had actually drawn and then put that on this layout. And it just says Art Creation. Square Art is a really cool program where they take a kid's piece of artwork and make it into stickers. Look at Kaylin's creation, and this is what he had made. Just use some puffy stickers that says love this, dude, and great. So these will go in between these in the layout. In the album. So So it'll be like this. It'll be 8.5 by 11 page protector. So there's that. Now I have all the layouts that I actually have process videos for you, or for, not for you, well, for you, I suppose. It's not what I meant to say, though. I have process videos for all of these layouts. So this one is just the girls. And it says, oh, so many wonderful memories I'll treasure forever, just the girls. And this was from our beach trip that we went to last year. I love this layout, I really do. I used a lot of LE Studio products on this layout and just finished up with the final kit here. I just filled in with LE Studio products to be able to make this layout. I've got this one, which is called Perfect Vacation, and this is the same trip. This is Perfect Vacation, and this is a picture of us, our family picture. We did a lot of family pictures on that trip, which was really nice to have. And I used a lot of different embellishments on this one. There are process videos for all of these, so I'm not going to go into a ton of detail because you can definitely go watch that process videos, and they are always on playlist and things like that, so you can always go on my playlist and see if you want to look for just my stash kits or just my Project Life pages or all process videos. I have playlists that kind of cover everything, so whatever you're looking for, go in the playlist and you can always search or sort it by newest published if you want to see the newest videos that I've listed. This one's Fun and Games. This is the actual afternoon after that baby shower. So we did the baby shower kind of in the mid-morning around, I think it was like around 1 or so, and then this is the aftermath. This is after all the guests had left and we were just outside playing in the backyard. So Fun and Games. This is my first layout for the Crafty Channel Surf Something Inspiration team. I'm on the inspiration team, and my first prompt was something old, so I pulled out a lot of old supplies, not necessarily old supplies, but old styles. So like embossed papers and punched borders and ribbons and brads, just a lot of the older style of like older scrapbooking style. So I pulled those out and used that here, and I think this is a really pretty layout. This is a picture of my grandmother in the cherry blossoms. So it says good times in the cherry blossoms, and it's actually Kaylin's great-grandmother, so I put that on here. Just two more layouts. This is a Project Life spread I made, and this was, and I did these backwards, so these are at the beginning of them. I'm showing them to you in backwards order, so I showed you the most recently posted ones all the way up to the beginning of the month. So these last two are the ones I did at the very beginning of September, and this one is of a field trip that Ernest and Kaylin went on with preschool. It was the North Carolina State University Farm Animal Days field trip, and they got to enjoy the farm. And then the last one is this one, and I've just got the school name covered up. So this is Kaylin at the end of first grade. They have a festival at the school, and this is of that, and this really talks a lot about our challenge of finding a school that we felt was a good fit for him, and just the stress of finding a school. You know, of course, everybody wants what's best for their children, so this is kind of about that. So I've got a very long story up here, and then just two photos down here. And you can barely see him, but this is him, and I pointed to him. Like, this is him. And this mass of children, this is him. So that is it. So those are all the layouts that I created this month. Now, of my used up items, I literally only have adhesive that I've used up. Like, that is it, which is kind of funny. I've got some double-sided tape rolls, I've got a tape runner, and then I've got like the double-sided red line sticky tape. So I have lots of adhesive that I'm using up, so you could tell I'm doing lots of projects, but I'm just not using up any particular supply. So I think that's actually going to be a little different. Dropped it. I think that's actually going to be a little bit different in October, because I've been actually working with things other than just the kits I've been working in. So when I'm working just within a kit, I usually don't have a lot of used up supplies because I'm working within that kit, and I'll have like a used up kit at the end. But I'm starting to kind of pull out different things. Like I'm working on a project right now, and I pulled out these things from my little bin of like things to use up, and so I only have one sticker on here, so that'll be done, and I just have a few stickers on here, and then that'll be done. So I'm kind of pulling from different things here this month, so I'm hoping I'll have more than just adhesive to share with you next month as items that I've used up. Also, I wanted to share with you this. This is from my Epic Haul Week. If you missed it, make sure you go back and check it out. I had mentioned that I was waiting on a craft die to come in. Well, it came in, and this is it. And it is basically, what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically 6 inches wide by 1, 2, basically 4 by 6. So it's basically a 4 by 6 die, which is perfect because that means it'll fit through my cuddle bug. I was a little concerned about that because I did not look into that before I actually purchased this. But I purchased this so I can die, like cut out the United States and use it in my travel album. That was my main purpose for purchasing this. So I think there was a stamp that went with it, and I wish I was able to purchase that, but the die had went on sale for $4.99, I believe. I think it was $4.99. So I mean, I cannot pass up the opportunity to buy that, and I can always write in the state names, and it's more so that I can actually use the states individually in our travel album. So that's the craft die that I was mentioning before. And then lastly, tell me if you guys are interested in this, because I had a thought about this the other day when I saw something on Facebook on the Project Life Obsessed Facebook group that I am an admin of, or the admin of. So someone had mentioned they were looking for purple like kits or paper lines that primarily were purple based. And so what I started thinking of is I really don't scrapbook with purple. It's just not a color that I typically gravitate to. Obviously I say that, and then you can tell that I've used a couple of these stickers. But I was thinking, so I was starting to put all of my, just like set aside any purple embellishments that I saw. Would anybody be interested in doing a giveaway for purple embellishments, like a pack of just purple things that I have found in my stash that I am not using? Because if you are, I would love to pass these things along. This is just the beginning of me gathering this. Hopefully I'm going to find a lot more, though I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to find a lot more, but I am hoping that I find a lot more within my stash of purple things that I can do a giveaway with. Please let me know if that's something you guys might be interested in. If it's not anything you're interested in, I'll stop my hunt. But if it is something that at least a few of you would be interested in potentially winning, let me know, because I will continue to gather all the purple items in my stash, especially since they are not things that I typically gravitate toward. So I would love to share this with someone else. If it's something that's just sitting in my stash, I would love to share it if it's something I'm not going to use or don't plan on using. So if it is something you're interested in, please let me know, because as of right now, I'm just starting to gather some purple things. But I would love to host a giveaway for that if it's something you're interested in. So let me know. Alrighty, guys. That is it for today. Yes. That is everything. I have a ton of stuff on my desk, but it's nothing that I need that pertains to this. It's other projects that I have sitting, I was gathering supplies for. So I think that is it for right now. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, and I will be back soon with another video. Alright guys, bye!